Hello everyone, welcome back to another Assetto Live, and today I'm pretty much going through and I'm literally drove Mondello Park the other day, and I'm going to see how it compares from simulator to real life. So yeah, this is a question I get asked quite a lot, is like, how does the simulator actually compare to driving in real life? So I'm gonna go and do a few laps. I haven't driven on the simulator since, so it's gonna be a bit like me readjusting to the simulator. I've done one lap, but yeah, let's see how different it is. Hi Addy, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, went over to Ireland yesterday. Got the ferry over, came back the same day. It was a very tiring thing, but glad I did it. Got some practice in. So yeah, let's see how it really compares. Now, first thing, I think the straight is a bit shorter. And yeah, already I can see the hill is way more dramatic in real life. But this bit here, yep, that's pretty accurate, I have to say. I mean, maybe the straight's a tiny bit shorter there as well. Hi, SR and RB. That feels pretty good. I mean, there wasn't a wall there when I did it, but I think that's obviously a simulator thing. And straight out here. Okay. That feels pretty similar to real life, and because it's my first lap, I'll check out the rest of the track, because I did actually drive around the rest of the track, so we'll see sort of what that looks like. I know it's not the exact bit where we're drifting, but actually we'll go to the other section where I did drifting, because we did two layouts, run one track, and we swapped halfway through the day. It was awesome. There's going to be a vlog out on that very soon, but yeah, let's see. Okay, so that bit there's actually blocked off where I drove through before. But I have a feeling there will be another opportunity to go the way I want to. Yes, there is. Yeah, we'll do the other layout and see how that works out as well. But yeah. So, the drifting is literally just round at the bottom of this straight sort of a bit. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're all having an amazing day. I want to thank you all for jumping on the live stream. Really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy. Also, thank you guys if you follow me on Instagram. I've just reached 2,000 followers on that, which is super cool. So anyway, pretty much at the start line now. I think we stopped just at the top of this hill, just on the crest here. Yeah, about there. So let's see how this track feels in comparison to real life. Okay, feels pretty similar so far. There's a really interesting corner at the bottom here, so we'll see how that one feels like. It's this next corner, and in real life it tightens up, so... Yep, it definitely tightens up. That's very accurate, I have to say. And then this bit, you extend out, yep. That one is 100% the same. Randomly found... Oh, just rainy. Yeah, I think it's going to rain... Oh, crashing. Ooh. I think it's going to rain in the UK too. But yeah, that other track feels very weird, like very weirdly similar. But yeah. You randomly found this? Oh, what? Well, pretty much. My description sort of explains what I do on my channel, but I pretty much just take you guys drifting with me on even on a simulator now, and also in real life, and show you guys what it's like, and hopefully get you guys into it. Like, the atmosphere when you're at the events is amazing, so even if you just go to watch, it's so cool. How's COVID in the UK? Well, I think we got it pretty bad, but we're not in lockdown anymore. I think some places are. It's like quite near my city, but fortunately Sheffield, where I live, is not in lockdown anymore. And yeah, it's not really sort of locked down and all very annoying anymore. We've got drift events going on. Obviously everyone's still social distancing. I think they are all over the world. But yeah. Right, let's go in for a massive entry on this corner here. I think that's probably the way to do it. I was doing some massive entries in real life. So here we go. Ooh, no. Ooh, that's the wall. You're in the UK too. Oh yeah, whereabouts? Because I know some places are in lockdown. I think Manchester is in lockdown and a few places around there. My country's the worst. They did a lockdown when we had like 100 cases. Ah, what's the population like where you live though? Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's keeping everyone safe though. Okay, here we go. Try not to spin up the wheels as we punch it through the gears. Full speed. Nice flick there. And then just keep putting the power down, power down. Went a little bit shallow there. But anyway, try not to lose my speed through there. That's one thing I was doing in real life. Through that little section there, that last corner that I just did, I was going quite slow. And then onto the wall there. Ooh, oh, that would have been terrible in real life. And now we're on lockdown because election is next week, and we have over 200 cases now and still getting. Oh dear, yeah, that's not great if it's still growing. I think some people are getting second waves. You definitely got me into drifting. Always what to do, but never thought it was going to be a lot of fun. Thanks. No problem. That's literally my aim of this YouTube channel, is pretty much to entertain people and to show them what drifting is, because loads of people like me, before I did it and before I got into it, I was like, what's drifting? I know it's quite cool, you can slide cars, but yeah, I never really thought, oh, you can do it, it's a competitive sport and stuff. So I definitely like showing all you guys that stuff. But yeah, that's great. Let's finish off this lap. Ooh, not bad. And we'll go for this last clip over here. Bang. Not bad at all. Drifting is a lot of fun. Also, rallying is really cool as well. Rallying actually entails a lot of drifting. I know it's different because four-wheel drive, unless you are in a rear-wheel drive rally class. But yeah, both sort of quite similar with very high speed and high risk. Whereas like F1's a track that you do, I don't know, I just feel like drifting and rallying are more close together in motorsport. Hi Welsh, how's it going? One of my loyal subscribers there. You're in both IRL. Wow, that's quite cool. How do you think they compare sort of to each other? Because I know they're sort of just high speed and putting the car exactly where you need it. Oh, we're going to wall tap. Bang. Come on, get off the grass. Gosh, if I did that in real life, Mondello would hate me just tearing up their grass. Okay, not bad through that corner. You're on Coombe the Sat. Oh, Castle Coombe the track. Oh. A little bit of a wall tap out there, but didn't really get the last clip. If you guys are enjoying, please hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate all your support by subscribing and watching the videos. Super awesome. But yeah, please do drop a like. Can't wait, you got 3 sessions. Oh yeah, how long are those sessions? Because I've heard that track's really cool. And some people I know do drifting there, do the drift demos and stuff. But myself, I've never actually done it. Oh, I think we're actually on a hot lap right now. Oh no, kind of lost my speed through there. Had to sort of alter my angle to get on the right line, but not too dramatic. That wasn't bad either. And then just aim for this last clip here. I think that was a pretty successful run, not gonna lie. I mean, apart from my little left foot braking just to keep myself on the line, not too bad. What's up, Max? Did you find one? Did you like the track? And how did the car perform? The car was absolutely flawless. I want to say a big thanks to Clark Customs, who you can see on the bottom in the Star Wars sort of font. Yeah, he's the one who pretty much built like 90% of that car, even more. So yeah, big thanks to him. And this car just performs absolutely amazingly. Got all the power I need with the LS and no issues whatsoever. But yeah. Mondello as well. That track is just amazing. I love it. I think it's probably one of my favourite tracks. It's quite a tough battle with like Teesside is also an amazing track with that massive banked corner. I think there's a few live streams from Teesside if you want to see a bit of that, a bit of quick action there. But yeah, that first corner's on Mondello is amazing. That hill, I'll tell you where the hill is when I go over it, and you guys will be like, oh, it's a little hill. In real life, it is massive. First time back on track since COVID. Around 20-minute sessions. Wow, so that's like... So, well, yeah, depends on the red flags. Hopefully, you're not the cause of any of them. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I think Castle Combe looks like a really cool track, but I've never actually done a track day or driven a, like, raced a car on track. I mean, okay, this is a hill, by the way, guys, and in real life it's massive. Oh, we're going out there. Ouch. Okay, let's just try save this lap. Oh, not bad for getting back online there. But yeah, I've driven my PS13 fast on track before, but like on a drift day when, like, I don't know, maybe going back into the pits or when I have no tyres left. I sort of just drive fast just to see what it'd be like. I feel like the PS13 would be a very, very cool race car. Oh, actually, yeah, guys, I was saying that I was going to do something. I was saying I was going to make a Discord, and I have done it. It's called Max Drift. I will put the... Oh, actually, right now, I will put the link to the Discord in the description. So I'll just stop and do that. But yeah, if you guys don't know what Discord is, it's like a massive sort of chat group. You can literally go on the microphone, or you can do whatever. I'm not sure how to... How do you do this? Okay. Okay, right. I'll put it in the description at the end of the video, guys. When you got your driving license, you should be able to race Combe. Yeah, I will probably do that. I'll probably go on lots of track days. But yeah, I do like driving fast, of course, because I'm a drifter. But I also like sort of grip driving. I mean, I definitely prefer drifting because it's way just like, yeah. That's a crash. Way cooler, but I think it's just like a lot more of a different skill than actually like race driving. I'd sort of relearn a lot. I drift my last session so I can't get kicked off for it. I would not do that going against the track rules. Oh no, that's going to be a crash. Oh, didn't save it. Yeah, the brake bias on this car really does not help. How sort of like it does not help the braking at all. Oh, okay, you have to go this way. Oh no, you can't go that way. Gosh, okay, I'm just like still understanding where the track goes. Okay, we'll just drift the whole section because, I mean, the actual finish line is there, but I think you can just carry on drifting the whole thing. Let's see. And this corner is fast in real life. H37 Sim Racing. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, let's keep and just slow down the car, come into this tight corner here. Here we go. Use all the power. We've got so much power in this car. It's crazy. But yeah, I will be getting my car made on this simulator, so it'll be like ultimately realistic. But yeah. So yeah, I do get asked a lot, Max, like how does the simulator compare to real life? Now, this is a really weird question to answer because it's similar in so many different ways, but it's also different in loads of ways. Like, in real life, you sort of obviously feel the force of everything, and, you know, the sort of the little tiny things on the track. So obviously you can't get everything exactly perfect, but as far as like using power to make the wheels spin and all the sort of basics are really well there in the same sort of thing. And also, when you've got two cars on track in drifting, it's twinning, you like sort of go next to them and get close on their door. That's also very similar sort of the physics. So if you go like loads of accelerator, you're going to do a really slow transition and it's going to be slow in actual speed. So then the car in front can sort of get their back end around, because if you're just like next to them and they transition, they're just going to hit into you. So yeah, lots of the stuff is very similar. In You're the only person I know to get a drift license. Get a draft license before having a driving license. A drift license before a driving license. Yeah. Here's a question. What would you call drifting if you got around 90 degrees by accelerating out the band without any handbrake? Because that's drifting? Well, it depends, because I think drifting is where, well, it's called, by dictionary, it's intentionally oversteering, but I'd say if I did this and carried on the whole way around this corner, and I'm purposefully doing it, then I'd say that's drifting. But differently, if I'm doing this, so I'm coming into this corner here, I'm turning, and then it slides out, I'd say that's more of a power slide. But yeah, certainly down to each person. I do this as I'm not handbrake in turning corners, 0-400 brake on the back wheels. It's expect to slide little here and there. I mean, if they buy it. Yeah, you just gotta be careful. Don't want to annoy the tracks. Okay, that was a pretty big entry there. Bang right on into that clip. I'm gonna go down to 4th gear for this bit. Oh no, I slowed down way too much there. Do I have any tips for drifting in general, or like drifting on the sim, or what? Oof. I mean, I can give you a few drifting tips, I'd say. Depends. Obviously, lots of when I give people advice, I know people weirdly ask me for advice when drifting. But like, it depends where you are in drifting and how good you are, and it sort of can be personal to a situation. But like, I'd say one thing people struggle with, and what I struggled with, and what my dad struggled with, I've seen loads of people struggle with it, is letting go of the steering wheel. Like right now, I just let the wheel, didn't do very well, but I let the wheel slide through my hands. So here, when I transition, wheel sliding through my hands. I don't know if you guys saw that on the, yeah, you probably see it on a sim. Yeah, are you using wheel or are you using a controller? But yeah, letting the wheel slide through the hands, that's really weird, because you're actually letting go of a steering wheel. And that can be pretty scary, especially when you're, like, you've got to know where the car's going to go. It's really weird. Flick it around, well, handbrake it around. Let's try to get a load of speed into this corner and just absolutely bomb it around. Here we go. Oh, that's not going to go well. We're doing this. This is the max layout of Mondello Park. Here we go. This is how you do it, guys. This is actually how you're supposed to do the track, definitely. Oh yes, and then, oh, I've made the ultimate layout for Mondello. Yes, that was perfect. On the wheel, yeah. So as I said, letting the wheel slide through your hands. Let's see. Can't think really. Is there anything you're actually you're struggling with? I mean, sometimes it's hard to identify. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna. What I'm gonna do is, because I don't want to keep doing the same layout, because obviously I don't want you guys to get bored about it. So I'm gonna do this the more fun way, I'd say, or the crazy way, where you come all the way. You see a straight that I'm on now. You come firing down there, and you just do a crazy entry. Also, I've always wondered when I was there. I was like, can you do this? Okay, why? Okay, imagine I run the outside of that corner. Why have they never done that? I mean, I suppose it's only one corner. But yeah, we'll see. We'll do full-on massive laps, because I know people like it when I do stupidly fast drifting. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying, hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate all the support. Let's go for a mad entry. Drifting around this corner, let's grip up our wheels. Pop it into 5th gear. We're actually going to go 6th for this. And here we go. Massive flick. All the way over to this side here. Get in that clip, actually. Ooh, we're going fast. Nope, nope, that was that was not amazing. Right, we're just going to drift the whole track and just absolutely send it everywhere. I feel like that's the funnest way to drift sometimes. It's just like, when you're on a simulator, you can just drift everywhere. There's no rules, there's no people crossing the track anywhere. So you can just drift wherever you want. Which would be super cool in real life. I'll show my girlfriend how to do that in the M3, which she doesn't really understand. I want to know. But I'm still trying to show her. Right, here we go. Absolutely. Oh no, no, that's too much power. That's nearly going to be a crash. It's going to be a crash. Okay, we're good. Jump over the grass a little bit. That's not grass in real life. Ooh, just caught the rear wheels on the grass there. I think I really need to concentrate. So next time I do an entry, I'm just going to go silent for a second, just so I can think. Sorry about spelling using voice control. Yeah, sometimes Siri does get me like that. That's a wall tap. When I'm trying to say something to Siri and he just says something, I can't find results for something I completely didn't say. Everyone's been there with voice control though. Anyway, here we go. We're going to do a massive entry here. Come right out. Oh, that's way too fast. That's way too fast. And there we go. I think we'll still just go and do whatever layout we want right now, because there's no one here to tell me which way I can go. But yeah, if you guys have any cars you want me to drive in specific, please do drop them in the comment section. Also, I was going to take that corner, but it was blocked off by tyres. I've always wanted to drift this corner, actually. Very, very cool track, though. Mondello Park in Ireland. It was really cool going to Ireland, but yeah, the track is awesome. What wheel do I use? I am on a Logitech G29. It's the only sort of wheel I've actually used that I've owned. I've driven some other Fanatec wheels, or Fantex wheels. I don't know how to say it. I don't know if it has an A in it. But yeah, I think this has worked pretty good. I think I've had it like 2 years now. But yeah, it feels super, super nice. Nothing too fancy with, like, you can get some really expensive wheels that are out there, but this one works well. What wheel are you on? Okay, we're going to come, we've got to slow down a lot for this corner, going to do a 360. Okay, that was a pretty good 360 there. Yeah, same. Yeah, G29 is a very popular wheel. Love the little F1 car there, Addy. But yeah, G29 is a super good wheel. And going back to the title, actually, it's quite realistic. Like, people think, oh yeah, it's still a game, but it's really doesn't feel like a game. It feels like a completely professional simulator, which I guess it is. Ooh. But it's nothing like the $5 grand setups. It's just a wheel on a desk. But I might make some alterations. Maybe I want to move my gear stick into a better place. Because it's actually on the same level as the wheel, which feels a bit weird. That's one way where my simulator isn't exactly realistic, is where things are placed, but the actual driving experience, pretty realistic. Oh, okay. Right, I'm going to check if I can get in an online server on one of the tracks. I want to get on one on this track, which is Mondello Park, or maybe go to Driftland, which is where I'm doing the British Drift Championship. Good evening. So let's see. Go drift. And then let's see, is anyone on Mondello? I don't think they are. Let's have another, like, let's actually search Mondello. Oh, I didn't even spell it right, so that's not helpful. Bang, Mondello. Is anyone on it? Oh, no, unfortunately. No one is on a Mondello server. So I think we'll just switch up the track now, because I know I said I was going to do Mondello, but we've been going for about, well, 25 minutes, so for the next bit, we will be going on to Driftland, which is where I'm driving in a couple of days. So actually, let me leave that one. But yeah, going for BDC, which is the British Drift Championship, and it's going to be super cool. It's up in Scotland, which is quite far, so for that reason we are actually... Oh, R34, yeah, I'll pop that on really quick. No, my game started. I wanted it not to, so I can put an R34 on. But yeah, all the way up in Scotland, it's going to be really cool. We're setting off at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so we can actually get there for the evening. Okay, R34, R34. Oh wow, I have a lot of options. Should I go in the craziest one? Actually, I don't think that has enough power. 800 brake or 600. I think we'll go with 800. Yeah. Yeah, R34s are super cool cars. I know they're sort of everyone's favourites, but they're just so cool. So, loading up now onto Driftland. This is like the only purpose-built track. It's like purpose-built for drifting in the whole of the UK, which is super cool. So yeah, we've got a nice red R34 that's glitching through the world. This sounds super good with that RB26 in there. But yeah, this is the exact layout that we're doing. So yeah, the car looks amazing. Nice Nismo intercooler there. But yeah. So they said they might change the start line thing where they put one car behind the other instead of sending them out like this, but we'll see. But yeah, I can't wait to film this for you guys. Wow, that car's loud. Turn it down a bit so I can hear. Oh, and it drives differently to the last one. Hi, Mr. Pancake. Here we go. Let's restart, just reinitiate the car and just get a feel for the different car. That's one thing that is very similar real life to simulator, is the fact that different cars feel different. Not every car feels exactly the same, which is super cool. And the setup changes that you make to suspension changes the way the car feels, which is exactly like real life. But yeah, BDC Driftland is going to be amazing. It's my first time doing the British Drift Championship. I was really lucky. I applied for a place after the season that I was doing actually got cancelled, unfortunately, because of the coronavirus, which is completely understandable. But yeah, there's a few places in BDC, so I decided to apply, and weirdly enough, I got one. So, ooh, have I just gone the wrong way? No, I haven't. I'm good. Ooh. But yeah, still getting used to a different car. It's weird when you jump into a different car in this game, because it feels completely different suspension setup. I feel like the last one felt a bit more like my car in real life. But yeah, as I said before, if you didn't hear, I'm going to be getting my car actually made in this game. So we're going to get the ultimate realisticness of having my car on tracks that I've driven in my own bedroom, which is super cool. So yeah, let's keep it in third gear. I think this car is better in the high revs. Ooh, literally went too much angle there. Ooh, car wants to straighten on me a bit. Feels a bit funny. But, ooh, apart from that crash at the end, not a bad run. Yeah. Anyways, it's gotten tomorrow. No, we are going on Thursday, I believe. Yeah, Thursday at lunchtime. 6-hour drive all the way up there. But yeah, we're going all over the place. We're drifting Scotland and Ireland. But yeah, it's totally worth it for how cool the tracks are. And travelling does make it really cool, all part of the fun. So yeah, this corner up here is the one I keep messing up. So let's try and get it good. Yep, a little bit of a handbrake there. So it actually settles the car nicely. Which is nice and realistic. Let's try not to drop onto the gravel there. Not bad at all. I think that was probably the best run I've done today. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, thumbs up button. So, let's go in for maybe a faster entry, see how that works out. I just want to get as much speed as I can, so bang it through the gears, first, second, third. I think keep it in third probably. Oh, sort of transitioned in the wrong place there, and that made the car go off for the next corner. That's one thing that you have to remember when you're drifting, is that if you mess up a corner, you've got to fix it for the next corner, because if you have less speed, then it's going to affect the next corner. If you have more angle, the car sort of tilted more, it's going to affect the next corner. So everything affects the corner after, and if you mess up that corner, it just keeps on going and going and going. Is that the new Driftland layout? Yes, it is. BDC, British Drift Championship, fortunately posted the layout. So all the sim guys in the British Drift Championship, or just someone who has a simulator, can try out that. That's super cool. If you guys go onto BDC Facebook page, then yeah, you can see that. Also, if you guys do actually want to watch the live stream that BDC are going to put out, go on to bdcinsider.com. That is going to be super cool. That's how they're doing sort of all the watching, because I think we're not going to be able to have people to watch the actual BDC live because of all the coronavirus and stuff, but we'll see. How did I do in Ireland? Yeah, it was just a practice day, but it was my first day driving that track, and if I didn't go then I'd only be driven the track like once before I actually have to go in competition. So yeah, it was really, really good. Never actually been to Ireland before, so it was really cool driving through Dublin. And then yeah, the track felt absolutely amazing. Different sort of drifting over there because everyone's cars are like absolutely phenomenal, and the driving standards are, I'd say they're quite a bit higher than the UK actually. But yeah. Maps to download it because your local track. Yes, it is. I think it's definitely worth the download. And it's just like, yeah, get to drive a BDC track. It feels super cool. So let's bomb it in through here. Maybe I'm going to transition a bit later, like around there. Oh, that did feel a little bit better, but I think it was a little bit too late. I need to get something in between. But yeah, that's a good thing about doing something lap after lap. You can sort of, what I do, when I go to a new track, I'll drive it, and then obviously the lap's never going to be perfect first time. So if I do the first corner, I'll figure out how to do that perfectly, and then move into the next one and just try and get a fully perfect lap. Say hi to your dad from me and Adam. I will do that. If you guys don't know, I used to do go-karting before I did drifting. That was really cool. And Addy and Lisa, they were people who did go-karting with us, and I actually gave them some of my old stuff when I stopped doing it and went on to drifting. But yeah, absolutely love doing karting. So anyway, it's going to this corner here. This is one that I'm not quite getting right, but a little bit on the handbrake in between that, in that little zone. That sort of really helps out, like settle the car and move it along a bit. Go onto the wall, nearly tapping it, not bad. Was it good in Ireland? Sorry, I completely missed that comment. Yeah, Ireland, absolutely amazing. Here we go. Oh, did I answer that question? I feel like I did. I got a bit lost then. Anyway, transition there. Did that feel good? That did feel good. And that put me right on the right line. I'm actually running a little bit wide there. Got to make sure I stay in between the lines. Oh, handbraked a bit late. That put me out. Oh, really bad driving there from me. Let's drive the track the other way. That might be quite cool. And I suppose it'll actually help me sort of understand the track a bit more if I drive it the other way. It's always going to be fun anyway, if not quite useful. So I'm not going to go in with too much speed. We're going to flick onto the wall. But Driftland in real life does always run different layouts. Obviously not for BDC, they're going to run the same layout for everyone. But yeah, in real life, Driftland can literally configure the track however they want to, which is super, super cool. It's pretty much endless possibilities. Ooh, it's a bit sketchy running it backwards. Definitely not built for being driven backwards, but nevertheless, feels super cool. So, for this next lap, how am I going to spruce this up? let's try. I made a video when I went to Norfolk and I was doing a bit of sort of practicing. So we're going to go with the one eye technique. I don't know if you guys saw that, I remember that. But I don't know if it's going to work on this because depth perception is pretty much the same, but there's no harm in going one eye for one lap and then the other eye for the other lap. Sort of just homes in your skills of hand to the wheel and stuff like that. So let's go like that. Around there. Little dab on the handbrake. Yeah, it definitely feels a bit different for where I'm holding the wheel, which is super cool. And there we go. Ooh, nearly fell asleep on half my body then. And then, ooh, I feel like this side's way different. Definitely. Right, here we go. This may seem like a stupid technique, but I think it really works for hand-eye coordination. Maybe I'll try a bit more shifting just to get that a bit better. I think we'll actually change down into third gear. I don't think we really need fourth gear. Just because like it's a weird different driving style for turboed engines, because with the LS I can drive it at the bottom of its revs or at the top. There's not much difference at all. But with these I need to drive it at the top of the revs to get all the power. Do you think you could drift a Dodge Charger? Do you mean a new one or an old one? Because right now I can try and drift an old one because I have an old one in my game. But yeah, Dodge Charger V8, so what I'm used to driving. And yeah, rear wheel drive, so easy to drift. Hi Luke Jordan, how's it going? But yeah, Dodge Chargers are really cool cars. I'm surprised no one's actually made one into a drift car. Maybe they have, maybe I just haven't seen it. So many people who've built drift cars that obviously no one can know about all the drift cars in the world. And if you do, good for you. That's a lot of cars. Yeah. Fortunately, drifting is actually the fastest growing motorsport in the entire world. And you can sort of see why when you watch it. The old one, yeah, of course, I'll do that in a little bit. I think I tried to drift one in a stream previously, but I can't remember how that worked out or if it worked out at all. But yeah, fastest growing motorsport, and you can see why, because it's just super cool, super exciting. If you guys have ever watched a drift event, then you'll know how exciting it is. And when you know someone in it, it's like you're really hoping for them to win. When you know loads of people in it, it's like, I know I've had two people I really want to win go against each other and like, oh, I want you to win. No, you. It's like, you always want the person that you're friends with to do well, but if you're friends with both of them, it's like, who do you want to win this? Anyway, maybe fourth gear for that first corner there. Oh no, got fired out onto that clip and didn't have any lock left. Oh well, we'll do a cool layout now. I want to see if I could, if I went into fourth gear, if I could pull this corner in the actual full clip, because coming out of a corner and picking up speed when you're drifting is harder than losing speed when you're drifting. And it's harder than losing speed anyway. Ooh, a little wall tap there. Wow. Whew. Okay, need to chill out a bit after that. But yeah, I think I'll jump in that Dodge Charger right now. Super quick change. And see if I can drift it. I know lots of people do like it when I try to drift cars that aren't meant to be drifted. So yeah, let's see. I don't know how to spell Dodge. That's brilliant. Does it have a D in it? No, 2 Ds I meant. Yeah, that's 2 Ds in it. Right, there we go. Found it. We'll get in ready orange. And we'll stay on... Oh no, we'll get a different track. Something more American. We got an American road there. Yeah, we'll go with this one. This kind of fits the car nicely. But yeah, that's just loading up right now. But yeah, if you guys have any other car requests or anything you want me to try, like 360 entries or 720 entries or anything stupid like that, I'm down to do it, because one thing that's awesome about the simulator is if I crash, it doesn't cost me any money, but in real life, if I crash, it's a big problem, and also there's a risk of me getting hurt. So, got the car loaded up. Seems quite quiet, weirdly, but yeah, I think tyre pressures will bring the front down a little bit. Yeah, that seems good. Fuel, I think we're going to need all that. And then camera, I'm actually just going to Oh, that's the front, never mind. Oh yeah, we can put full front camber on anyway, because it's only 0.5 degrees. Okay, wow. This thing does light up the wheels. Whoa, it's very boaty, as you can see. We're on the wrong side of the road, but look at that. That car wobbles so much. I guess a weight transfer entry will be very easy. I don't have a handbrake. Okay, that's a slide. That's definitely a slide. Hopefully, I don't think they're saying it's a welded diff, so that's going to be a bit more difficult. Oh yes, okay. Not too bad. I absolutely love the look of this car. Like, look at this thing. It's definitely the king of the road. But ooh, unless it goes off the road and crashes into a giant rock. Oh my gosh. Okay. This thing's got very springy suspension. Oh, it's broken. Yeah, that's not how cars are meant to drive. Oh, click the wrong button there. But yeah, super detailed car. Looks super good. I don't even know who made this. But yep, that's a drift. That's also a drift, I'd say. More of a power slide, but yeah. So the answer to that is I probably can drift this car, and I think it would be super, super cool if someone made one of these into a drift car in real life. They're quite heavy, so it would be interesting to see. That was quite a big drift there. Not exactly how I wanted to do it. But maybe if you, yeah, gears are quite short on this, but it makes it feel faster. Maybe if you got this car and made a mold of the body and made it into fiberglass, you'd pretty much have no weight at all, and you could probably put it on a different chassis, depending on like how big the actual chassis is. Or if the chassis was a bit shorter, you'd have like a shortened Dodge Charger. I think it would just be so sick. Oh, that's too fast into this corner. Bang, into that fence. Oh, get some speed up. Forgot I can't just click, like, go in third gear and have all the power in the world. That's a drift. That's a drift. Oh, too much, too much, too much rock. Ow. Okay, we'll finish this lap up in this car. Come on, get going, engine. Okay, so it's not exactly a drift car, but can it drift? I'd say so. If it put like a welded diff in there, it would be super cool. And if you gave the car a little bit more power, definitely. Took a bit of weight out, maybe. Oh, 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 oh no! Should have lifted off. Should have lifted off. This is a very detailed car. I quite like this. Looks so cool. Oh, don't crash. That was stupid. That's also a crash. Why don't I just put the car in reverse? That'll help me get away from the wall instead of just driving into it. But yeah, if you guys enjoying me, just messing about. Obviously, I was doing a real life comparison earlier on, but someone asked me to drive this car, and now I'm doing it. So yeah, having so much fun. If you guys are enjoying, hit that thumbs up button. But I've never driven one of these, so I can't really compare this to real life. But like the actual road driving in this game, well, game in the simulator, does feel very similar. But let's go for this mad corner here. Definitely going to end up in a wall. Oh, maybe we're not. Okay, I didn't pull off the corner, but I didn't end up in a wall either, so guess I kind of won that. Anyway, let's go for it with a bit of a weight transfer. All the way back here. We're going to have to decelerate a lot into this corner. Never mind. Went too much. Forgot I didn't have drifting lock there. If you guys don't know, drift cars actually have more, the wheels turn way more. So in a normal car, the wheels would turn like that much. In a drift car, they turn that much. That's why we have special suspension. And mine have Wisefab, which is sort of the main brand for drifting suspension, I'd say. Works super good. They're not a sponsor of the channel or anything, but I think it's probably the best drift lock out there. Especially for my car. Oh, that's a wall. That's spinning a lot. Oh, no, I've broken the car. Okay, I think we should swap into a new car, because this thing's pretty dead. Any requests from you guys? That would be super helpful. But if not, I'll just find something. Drift. That seems quite cool. I like this track. But yeah, drop them in the comments really quick just so I can see what you guys want. Let's do a bit of streety drifting, which is completely illegal. Yeah, bang the end. It's completely illegal, so I'm not encouraging you guys to do street drifting. But yeah, in the game, we're allowed to do that. Oh, I think I just moved my camera a tad. And we'll do a hill climb, so yeah, this is going to be super cool. R35, oh, sorry, actually I don't have a drift R35, so I couldn't do that anyway, unfortunately. But yeah, R35s are super cool cars though. Like, I know they're like supposed to be teenagers' dream cars, but I really want one. You guys probably know, actually, I did drive an R35 GTR when I was at EBC Brakes. It's their test car, so they let me test the brakes on it, which was super cool. Thanks to the guys at EBC. They also have a YouTube channel with some super cool stuff on there. So, I think if we turn the traction control off, because I'm not a freak, and yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Let's go in this. It's pretty much like the baby R35 in this Nissan 350Z A86. I'll go for that after. That'd been quite fitting for this track, actually. Bit of initial D-style stuff. Yeah. Very, very cool car, this 350. Really like it. It's not full Rocket Bunny kit because I don't know about the Rocket Bunny kit arches on the rear. I don't think that they look amazing. But yeah, let's go in interior view because I know people like that. Ooh, and the steering wheel's actually on the side of the road that I want it to be. Do some uphill drifting, which is super, super cool. Ooh. Okay, doing some actual fast driving and drifting at the same time. Nearly ended up in a forest off a cliff. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, there was an invisible wall there. Was not expecting that as I just transitioned round. Hit into absolutely nothing there. But yeah, what do you guys prefer, inside camera or outside? Because I feel like you prefer it inside, but I think it's easier for me to drive on outside because I can see the body panels of the car, which correlates directly to real life, where I can sort of... That's one thing that's different in a simulator to real life, is knowing where your body panels are. Oh. Get some speed up there. Oh. But yeah, if you guys have been asking for me to make a Discord, I have done that, so I'll put it in the description as soon as the stream's over. But yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's downshift into this hairpin here. Ooh, my foot slipped off the brake and went right through, nearly kicked the wall in front of me. Okay, nice. Oh, crashing a lot. But yeah, if you guys can give me a track suggestion, that was a nice corner, then I will put that on with an A86 after I've gone up this hill a bit more. But yeah, what do you guys want to see? That's the cool thing about streams. You guys can actually see like live what I'm doing and make suggestions, so I can sort of tailor what I'm doing to you guys. So yeah, any track suggestions, I've got everything from Silverstone to Mount Akina, everything you can ask for. Tell us more about the E30. Okay, so the E30 is just a normal E30, not an M3 or anything like that, but it's got the engine out of an E36, which is 2.8 litre engine. It's got a different manifold on it, which gives us a little bit more horsepower. It's got a custom exhaust on it, custom suspension to give me more drifting lock. Some nice wheels, I don't know what they're from, I think they're from an E34. But yeah, that's it at the minute, and then 2JZ maybe. No, I don't think we're going for 2JZ. Stop saying 2JZ, I want it too, but No, we're not going to Jay-Z, unfortunately. But we are in fact going to give it a spruce up. I don't know if you guys have seen the paint job on my PS13, but yeah, that's what I made on Forza. But I'm actually going to do that to the E30. Difference is the E30 is going to be sprayed, not wrapped, just because it's a lot cheaper. Could I drive on Spa? I could. Yeah, we'll do a E36 on Spa. But yeah, E30 is going to be painted exactly the same. But I'm going to put Spa on now on the A86. But yeah, and also we've got a new front bumper for it. And we're just going to all round give it a bit of a, it's looking a bit sad right now. So we decided, let's make it look a bit more happy and, yeah. I can't wait to do that actually. Because I do love the E30 and I didn't actually know what an E30 was when I actually got the car because I wasn't into drifting at all or into old BMWs. So I only knew of the E36 and the E46, and again I barely knew about them. But yeah, got the E30 and I was like, wow, this thing's really cool. Had a look, did like loads of research on it, and there's loads of cool videos about people with E30s. And now E30s are one of my favourite cars. So yeah, E30s have a special place. But yeah, we're going to probably get, well, we've got a new front bumper, we need to put it fully on. Going to do some filler to make sure that the car's actually smooth, so when we paint it, it's going to look super sick. And I think also we have to rewire the whole car, because the wiring in it is not really great. It's a bit crazy, the car actually right now, but once it's all fixed up, it'll be super cool. Also, one thing you guys are going to love is the fact that I'm going to do this in 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. We have pop-ups, and who does not love pop up and down headlights? They are literally the most amazing thing in the world. So, I've got a massively powered E30? No, A86. We're going to drift around Spa. I don't think they've ever done drifting at Spa. Maybe F1 cars or other race cars have accidentally done it. But it's by no means a drift track. So yeah, this should be interesting. Try and do an entry along this wall up here. Wow, that was fun. I don't actually have enough power to get up there. But that was super, super awesome. Spa could be a really cool drift track, but I feel like the cars would have to have over 1,000 horsepower at the least, which would sort of limit the people who can drive it. But yeah, let's not go onto the grass, was not my plan at all. Nope, that was really, really not a good way to do it. I did it way too early anyway, but then I hit the grass. There we go. But how well do you think Pro 2 is going to go? Well, obviously, no one can predict drifting. No one can predict the future anyway, but drifting especially is super unpredictable. My tyre could come off, my car could break. It's very unlikely that my car's going to break, actually. But I'm not sure how it's going to go, but my hopes are that I just want to, well, I'm aiming for the top. I know, sort of, people are like, oh, I'll just do my best, but I'm going to do my best, but my aim is completely the top, because my plans in drifting as a whole is to go pro crass into BDC, and then even go to Drift Masters, which is, I think, probably the top level of drifting. So yeah, my aim is actually to win, but yeah, I think things are going to go well. Obviously, you guys are going to be along for the full journey there. Going to be filming everything, all the rounds. So yeah, should be super exciting, not only for you guys watching, but for me as well. Never done competition like BDC. BDC is the top level of drifting in the UK, so it's pretty cool. I'm very excited. But yeah, it's come quite fast actually, because before I thought, doing Drift Cup, that's going to be awesome, hopefully get up to BDC. But now we're in BDC, and it's come along, it's this weekend, but so excited. Catch you later, Welsh Hoonigan. Thanks for jumping on. Tell me how the track day goes. I think we're back on here tomorrow, doing some stuff. But yeah, do jump back on. Ooh, let's get a bit. Oh no, I was going on handbrake. I thought the corner was a slow one, but it was a fast one. Should not have slowed down at all there. That's a fast corner. That's 100 miles an hour drifting. Gosh, that's nearly what we do at T-side. I think at T-side I can probably go about 80 or 90 into the first corner, which is a stupid amount of speed to be drifting at. And driving at, when you think about it, driving in a corner at least. Like, that's above motorway speed. Imagine when you accidentally go too fast on a motorway. Imagine that, and then pull the handbrake. That's sort of how I compare drifting, and then people realise how scary it actually is, because drifting can be pretty daunting sometimes when you're going into a corner stupidly fast. I say that, I'm about to absolutely go firing into this corner here. So yeah, let's give it a go. I think I'm not going to have enough power, but there's no harm in absolutely going for it anyway. Yep, if I go less angle. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I didn't stick to the track at all. But yeah. You're still good. Glad you're still watching. Glad you're enjoying. But yeah, see you while shooting again. Okay, let's go and do an entry here. Hopefully that's not too early. No, I don't think it is. Reverse entry there. Oh no, it was too early. Ah, no. Okay, need to enter a bit later on that corner. We'll remember that for the next lap. But yeah, this car actually is performing very well for how short a chassis it is. Because longer cars, well, maybe not really long cars, but long cars do generally drift better than the shorter chassis like the A86. That doesn't mean that, you know, Mad Mike has his MX-5, which is a super short chassis. He manages to drift that with all the power, so you can do it, but I'd say the best chassis for drifting, wall tap, is the S chassis, which is what I have, which is like the S15, S14, S13, blah blah blah, so on. Drifting in EAU Rogue. Not sure what you mean by that, sorry, I probably should. Ooh, there we go. But yeah, super cool drifting in F1 track. Really like it. Oh, that's a 360. A little bit onto the grass there. Nice. I like drifting on tracks like this, as like, because I've driven this in F1 cars, not in real life, but in games. Obviously, this is quite a famous track, so I do know exactly where it goes most of the time. So it's super predictable. So it's very nice to drift. Okay, let's keep going. Doing mangies the whole way down the straight. I guess we'll use this off bit here just because I can. Try not to come off the track, that's super helpful. Oh no! This bit stops and ends up going into grass. That's not... If we go firing into the grass, that's not helpful. And I'll try and get this section here really good. It goes quite dramatically into a very sharp corner. So let's see if I can get that with a nice reverse entry. Nope, did it too early. I thought we were going to do it. Most corner at the Belgium track you're drifting on. Yeah, I'd say that's probably like a very this corner that I'm going to do in a sec. Is probably one of the most famous corners in racing. After the hairpin or the first corner. Yeah, I mean this corner, as you can see that it's not this one. This one here is like such a cool corner. It like snakes up a hill, which is awesome. But you'll probably see us a lot in F1, like F1 cars firing around here. Very famous corner. But yeah, let's try go for a nice entry. Carried a lot of speed through there. Got the last section of that nice. Maybe the first was a bit sketchy. It's a little corner for radiation, or however you spell it. I do not know any of the names of the corners on this track actually. I'm not massively into F1. Oh, here we go. Nope, went a little bit too late on the on the initiation there. Started drifting too late. Let's use the speed bumps to give us a bit more drift. That's definitely how to use English good. Yeah, I think we'll finish up this lap. Bang, let's throw it backwards. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to do another stream. I'll actually ask you guys now, what would you like to see? Would you like to see another Assetto Corsa one? And... oh, crashing. Yeah, would you guys like to see me drift on Assetto Corsa more? Or would you guys prefer to see a BeamNG Drive video? Or maybe even Forza, because I've missed loads of Forza Fridays, but I don't think Forza streams in very good quality. But yeah, BeamNG Drive is a super cool game, where you literally like build up cars and drive them or drift them or off-road them or rally them or race them. So yeah, would you guys like to see that? Because I've got loads of different cars on there. I can download loads of mods. Or would you guys prefer to watch me play Assetto Corsa? Drop them in the comments, that would be super helpful so I can sort of make a decision because I'm between them both. But yeah, I would mostly want to know what you guys think, so you guys enjoy the content. Forza, oh actually, I probably should have mentioned Forza because I don't think I can actually stream that because it does go stupidly low quality and it's quite hard to watch. Unfortunately that's the thing with Forza. There's no way around it. I've looked it up and it's a known problem that Forza does that with streaming unless you've got like an Xbox and an Elgato box, which is not what I've got. I'm on the PC and don't want to buy any stupidly expensive box to record that. But let's go for this corner here, which I absolutely love because it's tight, so it's perfect for doing reverse entries, but I think we're slowed down. Oh, not enough, and then way too much. That's weird. Oh. But yeah, please drop in the comments which one you think I should do, Assetto or BeamNG. Here we go. Nice flick here. I bet we could make this a nice reverse entry corner. Oh, no, tapped the wall and it spun me around. Here we go. Let's go as fast as we can. Hopefully I'll get this corner nailed. Let's go for it. Lots of concentrating there. Bang. Not bad. Okay, BeamNG Drive. I guess if no one else has any other opinions, I'll do BeamNG. I haven't done a BeamNG stream in ages because I've been on holiday, been to Ireland and also went to Greece for a week. But yeah. Nice 360 entry, and then we'll do another entry here into the actual corner. Can we use a speed bump just for fun? Oh, yep. Okay, I've come off. I think that is a good place for us to end the stream. But yeah, I will... oh, pop-ups. I will absolutely pop the Discord link in the description if you guys wait a sec. And I'll do that as soon as the stream's finished. But for now, obviously the car's waving, so it's time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys watching and all the likes and all the stuff that you guys give. It's super helpful for me. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.